People keep saying the same line in crypto. I got in too late. I missed my chance. If only I entered earlier. But here's the problem. Most people don't lose in crypto because they entered late. They lose because they didn't stay long enough. Early entry by itself means nothing. You can get in first, you can buy super early. But if you don't have patience, that early entry becomes irrelevant. Fast. It's like buying a full-year gym membership and showing up once in January. Technically, you joined. Results. Not so much. Crypto doesn't reward the people who arrive first. It rewards the people who endure. The ones who endure silence. The ones who endure drawdowns. The ones who endure long stretches where it feels like nothing is happening, and that's exactly when most people quit. Now let me be clear. Staying long enough doesn't mean holding anything forever. It means staying long enough in a strong thesis, with risk under control, and a real reason for why you're there. Because if you don't know your why, every dip feels like a mistake. Every red candle feels like a signal to get out. Let me give you a real-world example. Amazon. Today, everyone acts like Amazon was obvious, like it was clear from the beginning. It wasn't. For years, Amazon lived in the quiet zone. No instant rewards, no easy validation. Plenty of people calling it overpriced, too slow, a bad bet. And a lot of people left. Not because Amazon wasn't building, but because the results didn't show up on their timeline. The ones who stayed didn't stay because of the stock price. They stayed because they understood what was being built. Infrastructure, systems, long-term value. And the same thing happens in crypto. Here's the crypto version. Bitcoin Pizza Day. Someone paid 10,000 BTC for 2 pizzas. I'm not saying that to clown anyone. Nobody could have known. I'm saying it because it proves a point. Early isn't enough. You need a reason to stay when it gets uncomfortable. At the beginning, I used to think it was all timing. Perfect entry, perfect price, perfect moment. I was chasing the clean setup, like the chart was going to hand me a trophy for refreshing it every 10 seconds. Spoiler: the market doesn't reward insomnia. Over time, I realized something bigger. The problem was never the entry. The problem was conviction. When you don't have conviction, you rent your position, and the market will eventually evict you. Now imagine 2 people. They enter crypto at the same time. Same money, same information. Person 1 keeps jumping. Price drops. They exit. They hear about a better opportunity. They move. They always believe something faster, smarter, safer is right around the corner. They know every headline, every trend, every new ticker. But after a while, they have all the news and nothing to show for it. Person 2 isn't smarter. They don't have secret info. They don't nail the perfect entry. They just stay. They watch projects develop. They watch teams make mistakes. They watch them improve. They learn through time, not through hype. They're not obsessed with tomorrow. They're thinking, what could exist in 3 years or 5 years if this thesis is real? And eventually the difference becomes obvious. The jumper knows everything, but owns nothing. The one who stayed might miss some quick wins, but they build understanding, and in crypto, understanding compounds. Here's another truth. Most people don't quit at the top. They quit in the middle. When there's no excitement, no hype, no narrative, no dopamine. That's where patience gets built. That's where the market filters people. Who stays and who doesn't. So if you keep switching projects, if you keep chasing the next shiny thing, if you always think somewhere else is better, the problem isn't the market. The problem is the lack of long-term perspective. Crypto isn't a sprint, and it's not a lottery. It's a marathon of understanding. understanding technology, understanding people, understanding your own emotions, and I'll say this very clearly. Doing nothing is also a decision, and very often, it's the most expensive decision. Not because you lose money immediately, but because you lose time, you lose experience, you lose the chance to learn, while others stay in the game. If you're here only to catch an early entry, you probably won't stay long, but if you're here to understand what's being built and why real value takes time, you're already ahead of most people. In the next video, we go even deeper, why most people treat crypto like a lottery, and why the market eventually punishes that mindset. If you want more videos like this, no hype, no smoke, subscribe to the channel. We build understanding here, step by step. See you in the next one.